Hi everyone, welcome back to the TechSupper channel. Today in this video, we are going to look at how to create a business triggers, business rules in VBCS. In the previous video, I have explained all the business rules exist in the VBCS and what all we can do with the help of business rules. So in this video, we are going to look at one of the business rules, which we will create and we will see how to use it. And the name of the business rules is object triggers. So guys, before I start, I request everyone to please subscribe my channel so that you can get regular updates of my channel and you will get a notification as soon as I publish a new video. And one more useful information I would like to give that I have few courses on Udemy which will help you to learn OIC end-to-end, two courses, Integration Cloud in depth, and another course, a way to learn Oracle Integration Cloud. You can access both the courses on the link provided just below the name of this. And there are two more courses. One is API PCS course and another is OIC real-time use cases. This course is very useful, which will help you to learn OIC with OIC real-time examples, how you execute it, how do you solutioning, and this course will help you to put all the real-time scenarios in your CV and will help you to crack your interview too. Another two dedicated courses, one is related to the VBCS and the PCS, which will help you to learn VBCS end to end and then PCS end to end. Okay, and if you wanted to know all the offers on the courses, you can go to my TechSupper.com site, and you can go to the online courses page and you can view all the detail of all the courses and along with the coupon code. One more useful information, you can become a member of my channel and I'm offering three perks of this after you join the channel. One is phone call on demand, web session support, and proof of concept. You can view the complete details of the membership on this YouTube, which is YouTube link, which is mentioned here. Okay, so now let's get started. So object triggers, as I mentioned earlier too, object triggers are used to specify the sequence of actions that starts when a specific event occurs. It is just like a database trigger. So in this video, what I'm going to do, I will create a one business object like employee, which will have certain fields like first name, last name, full name, email address, age, and then email address. Okay, email address and then qualification. And then once you will enter a data, once a new row will be inserted into this business object, I will trigger an email which will be sent to the email address saying your your record has been inserted successfully, and this will happen via the object trigger. So let's see how we can create an object trigger in our VBCS. So here, let me just show you, I have created one business object here with the name employee, which contains a certain fields like first name, last name, full name, age, email address, and then qualification. And as of now, this business object does not have any data. Now, in order to create a business object, you click on this business object and go to the business rules. Under this business rules, you have the this object triggers. Click here, or if you want to create any other business rules like field triggers, object validators, field validators, and then object function, you can explore more. But in the further videos, I will show how to create field, object, field, and then object function. So first, let's see how to create object triggers. In order to create a new object trigger, you have to select a business object on which you want to create the object trigger and go to the business rules tab and the object triggers and click on a plus new object trigger. Click here. Once you do this, you have to provide the trigger name. You can say send email like this, and you can use whenever you can on which event you want to trigger this object trigger. It can be on before insert, before update, or before delete, or you can view more on initialize, validate, remove, before commit, before rollback. So I will use before insert. So when a record will be inserted, before the record will be inserted, this object trigger will be fired, and click on a create object trigger. Once you do this, you will be landed on this canvas where you need to define your actions, what you want to do. And if you want to change the event, you can change the event from here later. And now here you see the plus. You have to define a criteria when you want to trigger this business rule. There are three different criteria: execute conditionally, always execute, or the custom code. If you choose execute conditionally, you have to provide a condition here. Just select this execute conditionally and then add condition. And here you can provide the condition like I say, if the first name is not blank, like equals, not equals like this, not blank. So you can add a condition if you want. Similarly, you can add more condition. It can be and, it can be or, like match any. And then you can take a static expression and then reference whatever you want. So I'm not using this condition. Okay. You can change the trigger name. You can add the description here. So apart from this, you can change it criteria. You can say always execute. So always execute means it will execute always. And here in this always execute, you don't need to define any condition. And another type of this is like criteria type custom code. If you choose the custom code, you can provide the custom code as well here, like if and else condition. And basis on that, your trigger will be executed. But for the time being, I wanted to use always execute. Okay, and here just click here, you have to define condition. You can change the action group name. You can define only single action plus, and once you click on a plus button, either click here or click on this add action, whatever you want. Click on the plus or click on add actions. If you click on add actions, it will take you to on this page where you will define your action. You can create a record into a different object, you can delete a record, you can update few records, you can call the object function. It is just like another business rule. You can start a process like your the processes which you create in the process cloud service. You can perform a task action, you can send an email notification, you can use custom groovy code too. On the business object, you can create record, delete record, update record. So all these are like suggested only. Okay, and I wanted to send an email to a user, so I will use this send email notification, and this is the way to send emails in the VBCS. So you have to use this. And here you can select a template if you already have it, or you can create a new one. I don't have any template, hence it is blank. So I will click on this create button. When you click on a create button, you can either use save as a new template or save for this action only. If you want it, whatever email you are putting here, you wanted to consider this as a template for future use, you can say, you can use this option. If you want this email to be used for only this action, you can do this. Congratulations, you are on boarded. Okay, you can say if you wanted to give any dynamic value, you can click here, and the parameter one, if you want to change the name, you can say first name like this. So it will become the parameter which you need to configure. Now here you can say hi. Similarly, you can provide the parameters here too. You can say first name again, name B. I'm just specifying as a body. You are onboarded. Successfully. So whatever you want, you can give it here. Okay, and then click on a save button. Now here, since you have created two parameters, it will be visible here. And now you can provide the values here like first name, and in this here, you can choose first name. Okay. And here, fill in the value, you have to provide the recipient, and the sender will be nobody-@oracle.com. Okay. And here I will say expression, and I will send to this user. Okay. Fine. Now your email template is ready. Now this email template can be used only for this action. If you wanted to use this for later, you can choose this option. Let it be. Okay, and then done. Now my object trigger is ready. Okay, that's it. Go to the object trigger, and here you see it's active. If you want to inactivate, you can just simply uncheck this, and this will not be triggered. And if you want to delete it, you can copy, delete, and deactivate. Now let's see how it will work. So I'm going to create a new application, business rules app, and then click on a create button. So quickly what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a table here. I'm going to create a table here using this add data option, and I will choose employee next, and I will show the first name, last name, full name, email address, age, and then qualification, right? Next, and then finish. Yeah, as of now, I don't have any data, hence it is blank. Now I wanted to add a new page. Next, and whatever field you want, you can have it like first name, last name, full name, email address, qualification, and then age. Yeah, fine. And then finish. Now the form will be created. That's all. Now just run your application and see what will happen. Yeah, create an employee. Let's try to create an employee. Here I can say Ankur Chan. Ankur Chan. The full name should be populated automatically. I will show you this later how it will be. Ankur Chan, MCA, and then age you can get 30. Yeah. Now when I will click on the save button, what will happen? First, the object triggers will be fired and it will send an email. When you use this send an email option on the business object, it will take few minutes, few seconds, and till the time it will be inserted, you will see this button will be saved and you will not be returned back to. Save it, and here you see it is taking time because you have used the send email. Yeah, it is inserted now, and now I should get an email. Let me just open my email and will show you. And in meanwhile, you can see the data should be inserted there too. Yeah, data has been inserted. Let me just open my email and show you. Here you can see you are onboarded Ankur. Hi Ankur, you are onboarded successfully. Regards Ankur. So this is how you create object triggers in the VBCS. So that's all about this video, guys. If you have any question, let me know. Please keep posting your question. I will be happy to assist you. If you can see me over LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and then Pinterest. You can see my blogs, https://www.techsupper.com. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye bye.